Hi everybody, this is Gravestone, and welcome back to the Odd Ones realm. What time is it? Not that it matters, I just don't want to... Okay, it's daytime. So, not a whole lot going on, although there are a few things I'll show you real quick later, but I have lots of axolotls. So, and a little bit of glowing, so... We've been, and a couple of moss blocks too. So I'm going to be doing something with those in a little bit. Not today, but I'm going to need... Yoink. No, not you. That's one too many. So I'm building an enclosure. Now, to get to where we are... show you where we've been. Earlier in the week we went on an end raid because Patushka wanted shulker shells and I never turned down the opportunity to get shulker shells. So we went and had a pretty fruitful run where I could probably make like 20 some more shulker boxes that I probably won't need, but I'm going to do it anyways. So, because this isn't a lot of storage for certain ones of these, such as swiftness and healing, because the witch farm and the... yeah, I think it's mostly the witch farm produces health and swiftness or whatever, so I have a ridiculous amount of these potions. So I decided to build a basement to this place. A little bit of water there, and then, you know, some here. I didn't label them like I did upstairs, but, you know, so you occasionally get random ones. But, I mean, look at all these swiftness potions. And most of these I have upgraded from, I think the speed potion is like 3 minutes or something. And then these were all instant. Oh, so, okay, there's a random instant health 1 in there. But what we're going to do is we're going to, because I moved all of my potions out of my little potion brewing area, so that I could build... Oh, first of all, Minecraft update, thank you for letting me be able to see through the water. It's not particularly helpful because I still judge what floor I'm on by the type of wood I'm going by, but still, it is a nice change. The lack of being able to find diamonds right now, not as good a change, but apparently that's changing. So I'm going to make this into an aquarium. I'm going to put some sand along here and then some light blue concrete powder there to kind of make it look, you know, oceany. This is supposed to kind of simulate sunlight. Hopefully you won't be able to see the textures through the water as clearly. Maybe it'll just look like waves or something. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll probably hate it, but whatever. So, as you can see, I have an axolotl in my hand. As you can see, if I could hit the right button, I have 6 axolotl. Axolotl, once you catch them, they're yours. They will fight for you in the water. If you go after a guardian, or I'm going to assume drown as well, anything hostile in the water, elder guardian, they will, much like dogs, as long as they're not sitting, if you've got it, they'll attack anything that attacks you. So I built a little enclosure for them. Now, I'm pretty sure they will swim through that if it's open. So that's fine. And I'm going to take this chest and just put the 6 empty buckets here. I might recess it into the floor. I might not. Who knows? So that's the idea. But I'm going to have to name these guys. And so I came up with a bit of a naming scheme. Because, of course I did. Ah, okay. And then... Sweet. But, so, before this used to just be, you know, this is where I go and I say taking a short break. And then it used to just kind of go down in this big, empty stone area on the other side of my sorting system. So I decided, I was originally going to do a dance room. I don't know why I suggested that in the first place. But I decided instead to do a map room. And since I have an overabundance of honeycomb, I decided to do it with honeycomb blocks. I saw Cub Fan 135 building with them and thought, that's a neat idea. I thought they would go well with the blackstone. So I was toying with the idea of doing this in black and yellow. Or I mean, not black, orange and yellow to kind of match this aesthetic a little bit more. But then I... just didn't care anymore. But this is a up to the minute, since I haven't gone anywhere, updated version of our map area. There's the OG village, there's the iron farm, there's the tree farm, there's my base, there's the where the village is going to be, there's Patushka's base. Over here is that spot in episode 1 where I kept dying to the drown. This little spot there is Kitty Cookie's base. This is where I was growing the red nether stuff. Where is the... There it is. There's the gold farm. I think that's a shipwreck. I think that's pretty much it there. This is a map of the witch farm. It's actually right there, but I wanted to get all of the perimeter on there and not just have like a partial map. So this is all just wasted area. This is that's the mob farm that doesn't really produce very much. That is the guardian farm. This is the skelly farm. This is the raid farm. And this is, of course, the end. I only have this because I was curious if you could map the end. I never tried it before. I know you can't map the nether. It just looks terrible. So that's all the key areas. And I guess the wither farm. Stupid slimes. So I built Silent Whisperer's tunnel bore. Obviously going after netherite. And when I find the bore itself, I believe it's over there somewhere, I will kind of go over it real quick. But I was trying to... what's really creepy is when they spawn, like, it looks like one spawns and then, like, 6 spread out. It's... You don't actually have to be in an area, I believe, with the ash in order to find netherite. But it, yeah, like that. But it helps. Alright, that's not one of my areas. And I just kept going in a direction. Just said, screw it, I'm going to go because I don't think you absolutely need to. Yeah, see, they keep doing that. You don't absolutely need to be in the area with the ash. I think it's just more common. If not, you'll... if I keep going. So basically what this does is... This is the engine, this is the logic, and this is the actual TNT sender outer part. So basically what you do is, because of the way this is a trap chest. So whenever I open this, it sends a redstone signal that goes through all of this. And there's a dispenser here where you can put TNT. I've gone through 3 stacks of TNT. So much AFKing at the witch farm. Oh, great. Now I have netherrack on me. Hey, here. Now, I could have just... And then there's the 2 pieces of ancient debris, which are blast proof. So basically what it does is it shoots it, and then because of the anvil sitting here, it kind of sits half on this block, so you get like the extra block blast radius in advance, so it doesn't actually kill your machine. It's neat, it's slow. You can fire about once every 4.5 to 5 seconds, and you have to manually do it. Now you can replace, and of course I'll put a link to his video, but you can replace this with a target block and just shoot it from afar, because one of the reasons why, one, I don't have TNT and I don't want this thing kind of going up against that wall with me demonstrating it. So, but it, you know, it moves forward 1 block at a time. So essentially you're blasting 1 block at a time. So it is very slow. You can kind of line 3 or 4 of these up and connect them together so that you can do like a big area, which I may do in the future, but I don't need any ancient debris right now, and I'm just leaving this here for the heck of it. But the problem, and I decided not to bother fishing out anything gold or anything like that, because every time you interact with the trap chest, you aggro these guys. And I don't know if you've had to fight these guys, but they suck. So... And I went to trap chest instead of the target block. Now, if you use the target block and just shoot it from a distance, I don't believe... Yeah, pretty sure it doesn't aggro these guys, because the only reason they're aggroed is because that is a chest, and they get aggroed even if you go into, I believe, your ender chest, or not sure about a shulker box around them. But anytime you go into a chest around them, they get aggroed. So... Alright, here we are at Kitty Cookie's base, I guess. Beginning of a base. She had started a mine. I think I've probably shown this already. Way back on that day where I had the episode where I was hanging out with her. Pretty sure that was the last time she was on. So, but that doesn't stop me from giving her presents every once in a while. You know, so I dropped her off like a care package of cookies. And I gave her this, which has all of the essentials. A couple of Totem of Undyings, an Elytra. I didn't name any of this stuff. That's, you know, that's on her if she wants to spend the levels to do that. Even gave her an Axolotl, some golden carrots, a clock, So, ender chest, a bed, because I couldn't remember if she had one. She does, but now she has two. Some name tags in case she finds her own axolotls or cats or whatever. So, some arrows, a bow. I mean, all this stuff, you can see this is all, this is the maxed out deck, you know, yeah, maxed out, decked out, complete, top of the line stuff. You know, everything's got mending, everything's got Unbreaking 3, everything's got the max level of each enchantment. And I spent so much time at the we're still in peaceful, so I'm not worried about it. Spent so much time at the gold farm just farming XP while I was enchanting all that stuff. It did give me something to do, you know, while Patushka and I are absolutely procrastinating on the village, but that's going to be very, very soon, because it's something we want to get done before the next half of the Caves and Cliffs update hits. Because, you know, we got the new blocks. Now we're just waiting for the actual Caves and Cliffs update part of the Caves and Cliffs update. This is my flex box, because that is my naming scheme. I should have named the axolotls like "This is Squid Pool," but nah. Alright. I have enough emeralds that I can make, and iron, that I can make two separate, because these are blocks. It's 9 emeralds per block, and that's 2.5 stacks of blocks for a beacon. So this was my flex, is that I can do it in emeralds. Between the yeah, well, it's the raid farm just kicks out tons of emeralds. So, and of course the trading hall, when the villagers are cooperating and actually resetting their trades, does too. Now I only have the one beacon because wither skeleton skulls are hard to come by. I don't have a wither skeleton killer because I don't feel like buttoning up 90% of the nether. Alright, so that's going to do it for now. Build ourselves an aquarium. And, yeah. So, I've been Gravestone, and I will catch you later.